Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Energy Check. How you doing? How you feeling? Talk to me. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You got plans for Valentine's Day? I don't know. I don't think I do. Maybe not. Stop it. Not in the beginning. Shadow. Black cat, black people, cat owners, or animal lovers. You're my Valentine. You're my Valentine. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're the only man in my life. Yes. Go ahead. So that is my Valentine. Don't be mad. Be my cat. Meow. Energy check. How are you feeling? Every week we do this. Let's talk about it. Energy check. What do I mean? Checking your energy. Valentine's Day is a very depressing day for some, so this matters today. This week, it matters to keep checking in with yourself. Don't look backwards. Don't look too far ahead. Don't think about what you're missing out on. Don't try to miss out on anything. Just follow, do your own thing. You know how it goes. Do not watch sad movies. Ugh. If I can help the energy check, don't do it. That little sappy shit. Mental health check. How are you feeling from 1 to 10? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. What's poppin'? Don't make my head itch. You better be good. And if you're not, it's okay. I had my weeks. Y'all was here with me. Vulnerability. Everybody keeps questioning and commenting on my vulnerability, especially on my last post right here. It's so crazy because the vulnerability, I feel like that's all I got. That's all I got. Anything else is just too much for me. So it's just be honest, be open, be transparent because bitch. Don't try to do more. Don't try to act more. So I appreciate the people who have. And look, I love your vulnerability. I just love your vulnerability. It can come off like I'm trying to be funny, or I could just keep it as they love my vulnerability and let's move forward, right? Because sometimes it may feel like a little dig because vulnerability is vulnerable. It is sensitive. But I be trying to make sure that I don't find sensitivity inside of vulnerability. And when I say that, I mean, don't be mad if somebody finds that to be funny, hilarious, kikiing off your shit. Hey, if that's what you feel, one day, how karma works, the shoe shall fit. One day. Just maybe today's not your day. Don't worry. So that's why when people if people had anything negative to say, I wouldn't trip. It is what it is. Hey. Get it, you get it, you don't, right? If you stush with your emotions, cool. That's your way you handle things. 222 vinyl of the week. You have Mr. Teddy Pendergrass. Let me play a little snippet of my favorite song. Turn up off this one. And what I can do. We're not gonna do too much. They probably gonna already flag that. So I'm gonna eat that. But yes, I feel like since we're in the love era, the love space, even if you're not in love, it's cool. I'm in love with myself. I'll turn off the lights and cut on the vibrator. Did last night. About 2:45. If y'all know, you know. Pull over to the left and I catch myself. Ooh. My shirt right over my head. Oh my. Ooh. Fun fact, if y'all didn't know what I was talking about, that song is definitely talking about masturbation. It's not talking about having sex with other people. So if listening, ladies and gents, it's okay. Turn off your lights and light your candle still. Weird thought of the day. This is inspired by Jim Carrey. Check out this video.
There's future traveling in their brain, and I'm really nowhere but here.
Let's listen to that again.
Most of the energy people lose is because they're future traveling in their brain, and I'm really nowhere but here.
I've spoken about this on my audio version because, guys, you could check me out on YouTube, but you can also go on Apple Music or wherever you get your podcast, like Spotify and all that good stuff, to listen to my old episode as well. I spoke about this. I feel like I used to definitely in my past think so far ahead that I missed out on so much present. So this time around, what I'm doing is working on just focusing on the present so much that it's going to already succeed and take me to where I need to be in that future. So I'm not really so stuck on the future, but just on the right now. Because I don't have time to keep wasting energy on thinking so far ahead. That takes a lot of time. Like he said, Jim Carrey, the best. Get with it. Hot spot of the week. I don't know if you guys have this in your area or just in wherever you live, right? Because there's people from different countries that do listen to my podcast. But if you guys have like this place called Art Tech House, check this out. It's like an immersive museum and they use technology and art and combine it. I love it so much. Next time I go to Canada and I go to one of them shroom spot and dispensaries, I'm gonna make sure I find something like this. Get me through that. Cause listen, baby, shrooms over there. I don't condone drugs, only natural medicine. Mental health tip. This is something I seen on Instagram. Just wanted to save it and actually give it to you guys from actual people who have degrees and scholarships and experience, more things than I have in it. I'm gonna start showing them because look what she said. What?
6 psychology tricks. 1. If someone insults you, pause for a second and look at them and say, "Are you okay?" 2. If you think someone is lying, look at their eyes and don't say anything. 3. If you're in an argument, keep your voice calm. It'll give them the impression that you're winning. 4. Good posture increases confidence, so spread your body out and take up space in the world. 5. Your eyes dilate when talking to someone you love. Congratulations, you're growing mentally every day.
So make sure y'all follow that lady. She got finances and different things like that on her page too, and how to grow numbers and all this. But I seen that and I just felt like that was enough for me. But I did look into her. I had a mutual follower as well. So yeah, just make sure like when you are communicating, self-care tip, mental health tip is like when you are communicating with people, like try to reevaluate yourself. It's really easy to try to check everybody else. Make sure you check yourself. Make sure you get your self-alarm because it may be you. It may be you. Like, I ain't even gonna talk about that. I'm gonna shut up. Just know one time I had sent one of my friends, she's a meme sender. And I've sent her a meme and it said something along the lines of like, when me and my boyfriend breaks up, that becomes like a coworker, something like a coworker to you, as like to your friends. It's like we're not friends no more. You like a coworker now. And I wasn't gonna send it, but my spirit said, boop. And something happened today to where I was like, if I know her like I know her, I know. I just know. But I just had to share that. It just came across my mind. I was just like, woof, vulnerable moment. So today I want to talk about love languages because, we in a season of love, Black History Month too. So we're going to talk about Black love and how we can actually grow our households, whether you are in a interracial marriage, if you're in a, Black love marriage or a relationship, or if you're just dating somebody, or you're dating yourself, or you're dating your friends. We should figure out how do we want to feel loved and what does that look like with different people, because one love may look different with your friends, but it may also look different from an intimate partner. Correct? Let's talk about it. Because we're going to get into it because I got a story, right? So first, what are love languages? Do you know what love languages are? If not, here it is right here. It is words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, physical touch, and acts of service. Sorry, I had to look at my phone. And I thought I took a snapshot of that and I didn't. But boom. Whatever. What are your love languages? If you don't know them, it's okay. Go to this website right here and you can take the quiz. I took the test and here are my results. Acts of service, physical touch. Then I have receiving gifts at 23%. And I have quality time at 17%. Words of affirmation, 10%. Y'all remember that time I was like on here and I was saying, I don't really have somebody boosting me up like that. I'll do that to myself. I think that's why that one's so low right now. Even though I really do like having a partner or friends or just family really pour into me, like their words push me to just go harder and give me that ammunition and confidence in whatever I'm doing. So I really do love that, right? But what I can also say is it's low right now because I'm single and I'm doing it for myself. Boop. So the test may be a little accurate, right? Acts of service, I have 27%. I really do feel like acts of service means a lot to me. Like when my friends cook and they wash their own dishes and clean the kitchen, like, thank you, Jesus. So now I'm going to follow up behind it too because I know how that feel. But don't be having me cooking all the time and always cleaning up all the time because I don't like that. But you hear what I'm saying? It's the back and forth. I love that I scratch your back, you scratch my back mentality. So I think that's why acts of service really do it for me. It really do. I just be like, thank you. Rather it's just sweeping my house and you need to sweep my house or changing my cat's litter box when you didn't have to do that and you just did it. It's like, oh, thank you. Or someone just like thinking of you without you having to question or, ask or assume. It's just like, you just did that. Damn, thank you. Like keeping me in mind. Acts of service can go in that as well. I have physical touch at 23%. I do love being touched. And sometimes it's just like, hey friend, I'm like, I love a hug. Hugs are so great. Hugs literally take away depression, releases all these endorphins. Definitely when you give a nice long hug. I had this one friend back in Hippie Haven times. Her name was Sunshine. She used to give really good hugs, really long hugs. And she was like, and it just took so much stress off of me. Like definitely in those high intensity moments and she would see I'm just so tight. She would literally just do that and everything would just be at ease. I'm like, okay, I like this. So I adopted that from her. Shout out to her, Sunshine. I had 2 Sunshines, but shout out to both of them. I have 23% for gift giving. I do love a gift. Like just, the older you get, when someone steps out those to think of you, that just really makes my heart flutter. I'd be like, and then definitely if it's a thoughtful gift, like something someone thought of just for me, because they either heard me say it or they know I would like it or how I had a guy buy me shoes before and they'd be like, just think you like them shoes, you look good. I'm like, I have 17% at quality time. I love quality time. Quality time is the best time, okay? You just caked up in the bed, playing your fucking, I have a Nintendo Switch and they playing with whatever they doing. And we just watching TV, talking. Hey, win this level for me. Like that type of shit is like, that is what will just, people know how to manipulate that. That little quality time thing, they know how to manipulate that to get what they want. I'm just saying. So be careful with people who give you quality time but still treat you like poo-poo. And then words of affirmation, 10%. I affirm myself, babe. I'm really trying to not be so alpha. It's just the way life builds you, man. Like, gotta just roll with the punches. Does our love languages really reside the same way when you're in friendships, non-intimate relationships? Like, is it the same? Because I really don't think so. I feel like with my friends, I need way more affirmation. Physical touch, not so much, but if I'm down, I do love a physical touch. So that'll probably be a little like 15%, 20%. Gifts, I don't need gifts so much from my friends. If they do give me gifts though, I really appreciate it. Quality time, I need a lot of quality time with my friends. Anyone that I connect with and I build those relationships with and I tell you my business, yes, quality time is needed. The fuck? Memes just ain't gonna work, babe. Don't just meet me all day and don't call me because I'm gonna start, as a Cancer, I'm gonna start feeling like you're not my friend for real. You cannot be my friend for real. There's no way. And acts of service, I feel like acts of service would be a little lower because I don't expect too much from them. But I do love acts of service from my friends because they know me the most. So I know it probably is a little higher because I'm like, bitch, you know me. You know what's going on. If you're not helping a sister out in the situations where you know what's going on, it says a lot. It says more than needed. Because aren't you supposed to help me make my life easier, like me, make your life easier as a friend in any way that I can? Not to say like overdo yourself. No. But some people are roommates. Some people are neighbors. Some people stay on the same campus. When you're that close to certain friends, it's like, my life. And if you have friends, you know what I'm talking about. It's different types. It's different levels to the friendships. So it's also different percentages for different types of friends, in my opinion. One back at y'all and all of it is to me. That's how I take life. Like, I get it. Got to the kidney. So with the connections that I do have now, the people that I have in my life now, intimate or non-intimate, how do I get my love languages? I talk to them. And if I'm not getting them, I try to talk to them. Like I told my friend one time, I was like, when I'm sick, I need you to be there more for me, like how I show up for you. And the other day I got my period, feeling good, new moon periods, shredding, keep shredding. But yeah, she came in my room and she was like, can you want a massage? And she said, I was like, thank you. And she did that. And I really appreciate that. So shout out to you. Everything is all about communicating and talking. If someone can't talk to you about it, can't grow with you through it, then that's the problem. If you don't see no change or no effort, it's just like intimate, non-intimate, I don't care. Like change. That's what I do. You talk to me about something, I change. So if you keep talking to people in your life on whatever occasion, rather it's your love languages and how you want to be loved, appreciated, and treated, don't be sleeping on that. Talk to them. Talk to these people and don't accept nothing less. Even if half the time it makes you lonely and less bullshit, you'll get the quality of love that you actually wanted to desire. So at one point, I remember I had like this guy I was talking to, and I literally looked at him and said, I have no expectations for you. Your expectations for you is at a low. Mind you, it sucks, right? Because I really, really, really like him. I really do. I really do. But you fooled me once. Shame on you. Fooled me twice. I can't get fooled again. I cannot. So sometimes, like my next topic is how I failed my past relationships because of my love languages, and that brings me to my next topic of what I failed in the last time, or what I lacked in. Let's not say failed, but definitely lacked in on my past relationships that got me in my little tough cookies, right? That maybe even the people who are trying to date me now could say, well, you like this or you like that. You know, cancers, you have a reason and a seasoning for everything. Let's talk about it. Okay. So when it comes down to like that person, when I said, oh, I don't have no expectations for you, and the failure of everything, or not the failure, or just not really looking for nothing out of this because you showed me once. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Well, why I say that is because I'm not going to put all my eggs, all my little love languages in one basket for somebody. And you already showing me this. Why do more? Now, again, when people talk to you, they make the change and they make the effort, then I'll turn the knobs up for sure. That's not my problem. I will love you in the way you want to be loved, as long as you show me you're going to love me and try to show up for me the way I want to be loved as well, because that's a respectable thing. To me, that is just like opening a door for somebody and not getting a thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I love, for real. So it's like, but I want to know, if you're in my life, you trying to get to know me, or you're my friend, and you say you know me and you love me unconditionally, I need to see reciprocation, because we're plants. We are naturally plants. We need to be watered at the end of the day. My plants just don't grow without me coming in and doing this do. I took them out their natural element. So now if I've taken them out their natural element, I need to feed them. I need to water them. I need to put into them so they can actually fulfill me in the way that I need to be fulfilled. So with that being said, make sure you're watering people and you're getting watered from the people in the way that you need. And this is why knowing our love languages is important. Check yourself. So this season, if you with somebody, enjoy that. Do the extra for your girl. Do the extra for your man. And definitely if they deserve it. Definitely if you know your partner is not in the space to do what they used to do for you, but they still show up for you every day. And maybe this time around, they not doing what they need to do because of life. Look out for those people. Those people matter the most, because you know if the will and the way was there for them, they would do it for you. Show up and show out too. Roses on the floor, candles lit. Go to Dollar Tree and buy all the candles, bitch. Light up that room like lit. Only because love should be reciprocated in all ways, no matter what form. Everybody's situation looks different, so you got to do it for yourself. You got to do it for a boo, or whatever you want. Make sure you show up in the way that you want to be loved, so you can, when you ask to receive this type of love, you can stand on it because you got the facts behind it, because you show up like that. Don't shoot the messenger. I really pray that after this episode, y'all learn a little bit more about yourself. Y'all actually go and take the damn test to find out y'all love languages and kind of move in more of a light of your own way. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you can know and receive the love that you really need and desire. I'm about to end, but my lips feel dry. CarMax do not be working, bro. Fun fact. But yeah, get in the love that you deserve, because you know you deserve it and you know you're worthy. getting. And don't stop until you get it, boo. So happy Valentine's Day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscriptions. I really need 500. But I'm going to just go through the countdown with y'all, because you tell people something too much, they be like, So let's get to 100. Bam. We at 70. Shout out to the Spotify listeners, the Apple Music listeners, and anywhere you stream your local podcast. Check out me, Energy Check. My name is Moolah, aka Auntie Energy. Not the mama, but the two auntie. Every week, I'm here for your self-care, mental health, and entertainment. And if nobody has told you, I see you, I appreciate you, and I love you. You are loved. You are more than enough. Don't you ever forget that. I'll see you next week. Bye. Later. And none of this is ever sponsored. Until then, you'll know when it's sponsored.